Omar Ortiz Global. I am Omar Guzman Ortiz. I'm going to be the devil's advocate about this Danny Lee and the baby situation, as far as him throwing his baby mama out his penthouse apartment at 12 o'clock midnight or 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, I was talking to a couple of young ladies about this, and I was getting the woman's perspective. So I'm going to give the woman's perspective, then I'm going to give a man's perspective. Denny Lee, choreographer to the stars. She's done choreography for different videos, for including the baby. Now, the baby, very popular rapper from Charlotte, and he is in his 20s, and so is Denny Lee, who's also, I believe, 26 years old. Supposedly, they've been going on and off, going out together and romantically involved, but at the same time, Denny Lee knew that he has two, maybe three baby mamas, but yet and still she decides to go after this man. And according to young ladies, he's sweet talking to her. He's telling her what she wants to hear, and they're hanging out, and he's going back and forth. But meanwhile, he's telling her that he really wants to be with Danny Lee. Meanwhile, the women also telling me that he's a woman beater. He beats on women, and what's going on with the train between the two of them. She was complaining about him sleeping with his baby mama, sleeping with other women. She was giving him like a lot of mouth when he was coming home or he wasn't coming home, because he out there dealing with these different women. And so when he's coming in there, she's giving him rah rah. He's beating on her. They're going back and forth. So he's the bad guy. Now, meanwhile, from a man's perspective, you have a woman that's attractive, young, making money. You have property in Los Angeles, in Dominican Republic, because you bought property there. You have a property in Florida. Now, when you moved in with this guy, you sold your property in L.A. because he sweet talk you into doing this, that, and the third. You were laying up in the apartment with this guy, but the thing about it is, you were going out with this guy. He's not the committed type of person. He's out here. He's reckless. You decide to lay up here and have a baby with this man. There's 32 types or more of birth control, morning after pill, everything. But you decide to lay up with this man, hoping that you're going to change him or try to get him to finally submit into this relationship with you. Would you know this man was not committed? He know he's out there. So I just feel though she made the wrong move, because really we're supposed to get married and have children. Now, going to the Omar Ortiz perspective, which is a lot like the man's perspective. If you're going to be a woman and be single and have a child with a man, you best first be financially secure to take care of yourself so you can take care of a child, because you can't depend on the man. Also, you know how these men are out here. You've seen all kind of examples for the last 30 years. You've seen these women with these being single mothers, trying to you're being a burden on your family. Your family trying to take care of you, trying to take care of your baby, all because you're in love with this guy that talked your pants off. We have to take responsibility for our behaviors, both men and women, and that goes for men too. You stay on your purpose. Stop sticking your junk in all kind of these different women and going through all this kind of different drama. And doggone sure don't destroy children's lives by having babies by 2, 3, 4 different baby mamas, because you cause trauma, not only trauma to the mother of these children, but also your children. Because a lot of times these guys are not fathers to their children. They're reckless dealing with other women, and they're reckless in their lifestyle. They're reckless with their money. And then it's not just entertainers, as far as basketball players or rappers or singers. That's men in general. You have men that are broke, these women lay up with, and these guys has 5, 6, 7 children by the time they're 30 years old. So In conclusion, we all have to be responsible for our actions. We have to understand that the writing is on the wall no matter how much we're in love with somebody. You can't make anybody love you. You can't make anybody not see anybody else besides you. They have to have it within themselves to be in a committed relationship. Omar Ortiz out.